Go on the website, register yourself, put in all your details, buy a green certificate.
Like 2 players in a week, or 2,000, or 20,000, or 200,000, there's always a winner.
The most must-do feature that you must click, double and secure
Yes,
the jackpot.
that's right.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Millionaire podcast. With us, we have someone very special, and he is here with us to answer all you need to know about lotteries in general, and most importantly, of how does Millionaire work. Hello and welcome back, Mr. Ravsi Martin.
Oh, thank you, Maradona. It's great to be here. Looking forward to have interesting topics again this week.
Absolutely.
And I'm always enjoying being with you and listening to all these questions people out there have about lotteries.
Absolutely.
Or specific or Millionaire, or about even the Green Project Oasis Park, or anything.
Yes. I'm sure a lot of you have seen Millionaire online, but maybe you all didn't know what it is, where to begin, and how to start. So we could probably shed a few information of what is Millionaire and how can they begin with.
Oh yeah, I think it's a really interesting topic, because a lot of people probably heard about it, or they just saw the advertising on social media, or even following our podcast. And please share it with your friends if you think our podcast and the topics we are having is interesting for you and your friends and your family. So we love to have more people, more questions. But yeah, it's so people have seen it, or Millionaire, heard about it, but they don't really know what it is, and then they're kind of scared of how do I participate, and do I give data to the people, and what are they doing with all this information and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's very, very simple, I would say.
Okay.
So let's talk maybe first of all about the green certificate.
Yes, what is a green certificate?
Yeah, green certificate, exactly. I mean, it sounds like, I don't know what, but it's very simple. It's a certificate that states that you are supporting the green vision of Oasis Park.
Okay.
Millionaire is supporting the Oasis Park vision to plant trees in the future, and now already, but in the future, the goal is like having 60 million trees in the desert lands, or in the desert in general, or where needed. Let's say that, because the planet doesn't care where it's coming from, where you plant the tree at the end of the day. But yeah, again, the green certificate is just to state basically that you are participating in this social cause of environmental support, I would say.
So they can go on the website first, www.omillionaire.com.
Yes.
And buy a green certificate from there.
And then you buy a green certificate. Now, let's say, first of all, you have to register.
Correct.
Now, the registration is very simple. You just your name, then your mobile number, because you need to get like the verification code, of course, and then you think of a password, and that's it. Very simple. We are not asking at this point for any difficult to answer questions, passports, or whatever. Our KYC stands for Know Your Customer. Our security system works a little bit different. We are having, of course, like these measurements, but if you have a phone number, your telephone company already checked you. If you have a bank account and a credit card, your bank already checked you. And if you are winning and you want to and you have a payout, then of course we are going into details, and then we again want to see your passport or an ID or whatever it is. But that's later.
Perfect.
But now, simple.
Go on the website, register yourself, put in all your details, buy a green certificate. And then what? What is the game about? What is the lotto about?
Okay, so you go there, you register, then you buy your green certificate. That means like you select how many certificates you are going to buy. Okay. It's important because, this is how many lottery fields are you playing? How many numbers are you giving to in the next draw?
Okay.
So obviously, if you buy only one certificate, then you play one. If you have like buying 2 or 3 or 4 certificates, then you're playing obviously 3 or 4 numbers or ticket numbers. I know it's still a little bit confusing, and the green certificate is the first step. Now, which, by the way, with each green certificate has a unique certificate number.
Correct.
Out of the tickets sold per week, we are doing a random draw of a green certificate number.
Yeah.
That means someone is winning already 100,000 dirhams.
There is a guaranteed winner every draw.
No matter if we have like 2 players in a week, or 2,000 or 20,000 or 200,000, there's always a winner.
Perfect. So now if you're listening to this podcast, you can literally open another tab and see the step-by-steps as Mr. Ralph is explaining. It's also more simpler on the website because of the visuals and the way it's designed, but you can actually do that right now. Perfect. So everyone gets a unique green certificate.
Yes.
Then?
So the next step is then you have a grid with 44 numbers.
Okay.
Out of these 44, you have to select 7 numbers.
Only 7 numbers.
Only 7.
Okay.
If it's less than 7, the system tells you something missing. If it's too much, it doesn't let you play.
Wow.
No, so it's a 7 out of 44 numbers.
Okay.
And people are selecting the birth dates or some special dates in their life, or random numbers. I mean, there is a button where you can also play randomly, then the computer is selecting random numbers for you, so to make it quick.
Perfect.
But that's the actual game to win the jackpot.
Okay.
Because these numbers are later on compared to the numbers you are doing or you are drawing in the live show.
Okay.
So, and if these numbers match, then you win the jackpot. If you have 6 out of the 7, then you win a smaller prize, which is still 500,000 dirhams.
Wow.
And so on. So, I mean, going down, we have 5 prize tiers in general. Okay, so this is the next step. You choose the numbers. And then you say, I think it says continue or something like that, or next. Then you're coming to a page where you have the possibility, let's say, to have 2 more selections.
Okay.
And I'm quite sure you heard about it because you talked about it all the time.
That's the most must-do feature that you must click. Double and secure the jackpot.
That's right. So double the jackpot means you pay a little bit more, but it's optional, right? So you don't have to.
Okay.
But you pay a little bit more, and then
it's optional, but why is it important?
Yeah, because you can, if you're winning the jackpot, you get twice as much. So very simple calculation. If you are saying the jackpot is, let's say, 70 million dirhams, and you click this option, if you have your jackpot, then you get 140 million. Perfect. I mean, that's a lot of money. 140 million dirhams is, and you don't have to buy a complete new ticket. It's just and it doesn't cost as much as a full ticket.
And what does the term secure your jackpot mean?
And the secure your jackpot means if you're winning the jackpot, then you don't have to share it with other winners.
Very important also, because there might be someone else with the same 7 numbers that you selected.
Having this example with the 70 million, if you have 10 winners, because I don't know, it's very common numbers, let's say, everybody was, well, not everybody, I mean 10 people were selecting these numbers, right? And so, I mean, you only get 7 million.
Like you play Tambola or Houseful, and you have multiple winners for the main Houseful or the jackpot.
Right.
And those instances where you have to share you don't have to do that here.
So you choose these, I mean, one, the other, or both.
Okay.
And then you come to checkout. Now, as you mentioned before, I think the ticket is 25 dirhams.
Yes.
So it's quite a fair price, compared to the millions you can win.
So once I check out, how do I check if I won or not?
Yeah, that's later. Sorry, let's pay first.
Okay.
Step by step.
Yes.
Before you're winning, I mean, you have to pay first. I
Yeah.
mean, so you're coming. The next thing is like you're coming to a payment system
Okay.
where you have to put in a credit card,
Okay.
and that's important. I mean, as I mentioned before, to make sure that you exist, you know, like and for security reasons as well. We do not accept credit cards that do not provide OTPs,
Okay.
like this security pin you're getting on your
Yes.
phone.
So it's more safe.
It's from our side, it's 100% safe. Very important to say, like, we are not storing the data. It's only with the bank or the payment provider. So we do not know your credentials on the credit card, and because we don't need it.
Okay.
To be, you know, like, I mean, we are not doing anything, so we cannot use it, sell it, whatever you want to do, advertise it. No, it's really safe. And yeah, so I mean, then you do this, you pay. Sometimes the payment might fail because the bank does not allow it, you know, like, because it's maybe you're playing from a foreign country,
Okay.
and the bank has some issues with it. Very rare, I would say, but or there is not enough fund in your debit card, let's say, or other reasons. But I mean, if you try it a little later, then usually it works.
Okay. Yeah, possibility.
And even in India, you can use the UPI.
UPI is there.
So there are a lot of systems basically to pay, and then you're set. And then hopefully, I mean, you signed up, or what you can do is, like what I forgot before, if you go to your profile, you can put like your email address and your home address and everything in there, your birth date. So you can fill out this, your profile, after you registered or before or any time you want. But if you fill in, for example, your email address correctly, please, then you receive like a lottery receipt. That looks really nice. It's for the week. It says like what draw it is. It says what time it is. It says like all the numbers you're playing and the certificate numbers. So that's also nice to have.
Yeah, so it's important to register so you get your reminders, you get a receipt, you get notifications, maybe the results. So it's very important to register.
And then you have to keep in mind to play until 7:30 Dubai time.
Okay.
Because the draw is at 8.
7:30 Gulf Standard Time.
7:30 you have to buy your ticket, because at 8 o'clock there is a draw. In Dubai, in Oman, in Saudi, it's 1 hour behind. And in India, for example, it's 1.5 hours ahead. So that means like it's 9 o'clock until 9 o'clock in the evening. And the draw obviously is at 9:30 if you want to see it live on YouTube or different channels, social media channels. Yeah, so then you're watching the draw. Now it's your turn, because I mean, you are the host and the brand ambassador at the studio. So you are choosing the numbers.
Correct. And I want to know, how can people check if they won?
After the draw, after you finished your show, there are 2 people that are putting in the numbers that are coming out of the machine, the random numbers, I mean, everybody sees on TV or in YouTube in the live draw. Then they put it in the system.
Correct.
You have 2 people just to make sure there is no typing mistake or whatever, right? The minute they've done this, which usually is like within the next 5 to 10 minutes after the draw, it will be credited to your wallet.
Okay.
So right away after the draw, you know, you can see like, did I win?
Correct. I mean, if you're seeing the draw, you'll know that you won. You can compare. But in case you happen to miss it, you can just go to your wallet.
Yes.
Okay.
And now if you're a lucky winner, obviously you can use the money to go on with the next games. So I mean, basically it stays in your wallet till you used it. Or you want to pay it out, then you have to go to the wallet and request a payout.
Okay.
Very simple. Again, your name, depending on which country you are at, you pay you have to put in an IBAN number or just your regular bank account numbers and whatever BIC or SWIFT code or whatever the bank has, like in the country you are coming from.
Wow. So there's an option where you can request for payouts.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is the nice thing about Millionaire is, like, for example, we are not charging any fees.
Okay.
There might be small bank fees in your home country, but from our side, we are not charging any fees, and the banks here are not, or we are paying the fees actually. So, and you can transfer the money worldwide.
Wow.
Very nice. So it does not matter which region in the world you are, if you are in the Middle East, if you're in Europe, and if you're in Australia or wherever you are, we just transfer the money.
Wow.
And then it takes, depending where you are, it takes a few days, and hopefully you have the money in your account, in your real bank account.
That simple.
That simple.
Wow.
So, it's easy to play. And I think we made it really easy for everybody, and nobody has to be afraid, and they can always go ahead and stop the process and come back, obviously.
Oh wow! So it's pretty simplified. And are there other ways that viewers can participate and play apart from the website?
Yeah, only the apps. We have like two apps, like the Apple app and the Apple Store and the Google Play Store.
Oh,
so
wow.
these are the two ways. If you want to download the app, either you look for Millionaire, or you go to the main official site and then you click on download, and then they show you where to download it.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and download the app. It's more convenient.
Absolutely. You have it always on your phone, and you don't have to register or use your password all the time. So very simple.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's and also it gives you credibility, because obviously Google and Apple, they are proving what they have in the store. So again, we are legit draw and lottery, and we have the license, and it's wonderful for the people, I would say. And it's easy. Just again, register, choose your green certificate, choose the 7 numbers, pay, play, wait, and be lucky.
And
this is all you need for hope.
Actually, it's pretty much that simple. Play, pay, and win.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and try this. If you have already downloaded the app, you could share it with your friends. You could share it with your family. It could be a nice, fun game that you could play every week. So go ahead, try out if it's your first time here. Until then, remember,
you can't win if you don't play.